Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to Rimworld, where this guy isn't making missile fuselages for me because it needs 50 steel. Easy, that's an easy fix. I've got that. No, it's here, it's this one. Just, do I even care? Like, we've got so much steel, you may as well just have a full stack. Yeah, just do it. Just make it happen. Because I want another missile. And we're very close. We've got a warhead here. We did actually get enough plutonium last time to build another warhead. It was being created in some kind of magical location that I'm unable to see. I don't think these guys can produce... No, they couldn't, could they? No. So it was being produced over here somewhere. Someone was doing it. I just couldn't see it lying about whilst someone was doing it. It was just invisible. Unless it wasn't invisible and I'm just blind. Which is a distinct possibility, but look, you know, these things happen. Anyway, so look, what I was thinking today is, first of all, I just want to seal that up there and have that sort of closed. It does mean that raiders might make their way down and into this hole, huh? Which I'm not super thrilled about. Maybe if I put a little notch in here, so if they do break through one of these, they're going to come down into this location, and then I could put a whole bunch of extra cannons in here. Maybe that's a good idea. Or I could just keep putting more and more walls onto this until it's actually secure. That might also be a good idea. But look, let's not worry about that too much. Actually, because there's a door here, if they were to break through these, they would probably go, nah, we're going this way to attack the people. That makes sense. We got some cargo pods too, which have landed up here and are full of golden eyes, which, sure, they'll be worth a pretty penny. So we may as well bring them in and, yeah, use them for our nefarious purposes. So last episode, we brought online Pepsi, which I'm pretty happy about. She's currently wearing nothing but a helmet, and some gloves and boots. But aside from that, is completely starkers. And hey, look, she's an android. What does it matter? Should I install, some... Do you want some, No. She's a drone mentality here. So she's probably not going to have any, like, aside from just, like, liking the look of people. There you go. Talked. Bryce's opinion. Deep talk. But it's only giving +3. Right? So because of the fact that she is a drone, her overall, like, how she feels, see? Doesn't care about anything. Happily nude. I mean, I could put her in armor if I wanted to, and it wouldn't make a difference because of this. This is where the power of this goes. I mean, it does affect other things, but I think that, yeah, I mean, what does it actually do? Global learning factor -90%. Doesn't really bother me. I mean, she's already 15.22, which means that with her agile physique, which boosts her moving and all of that sort of stuff, the crafter module boosts her general labor speed, and the vanometric cell negates the need for food and energy. Well then, why am I still making food? Pleasure, I suppose? Yeah, why not? Let's leave it at that. Alright, now, I've been having to think about the Rons here. And as much as I love them, I was thinking that maybe, first of all, let's do this, where I say, the only meat you're allowed to use is insect meat. And other than that, I don't want any vegetarian or any of that or any of that. Is that going to be possible to just make these guys out of insect meat? Let's find out. Because the next thing I think that I want is Jin Sao Samao, who I want to be a combat model. Second identity... War engineer? No, sharpshooter. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. How about... Yep. Okay, that's exactly what I want. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this up. And I'm going to say... I think I actually am going to go male. Sorry. And you've completely reset everything. That's fine. So I want a combat model... who was also a sharpshooter or a brawler. Sharpshooter, I think, is probably best. We'll re-roll this until we get that double passion and shooting again, like we just had, and had to give away because of reasons. So there we go. Double passion, a little bit of melee, that's nice. Now, do we see what's happening here? Yeah. I want a drone. I want you to be hulking. Manipulation, carrying capacity, armor. What about, let's see, melee dodge chance. Get some armor there as well. And then agile. How about that? That gives moving and move speed. Let's go with Hulk. That sounds fun. And I'm going to give you probably some plasteel skin, huh? That sounds fun. Negotiation ability, don't care. Trade, don't care. Plasteel, 2 advanced components. I could go with full hyperweave, which isn't as good. It isn't as good. It gives better blunt, but this gives better sharp. So let's go with that. Plasteel skin. Right, yeah. Combat. So fighting module. Move speed, melee hit, melee dodge, shooting accuracy, plus 20. Gordon Bennett. Okay, we'll have that. Give you a vanometric as well. And that should do the trick, huh? 4 days, 16 hours. And you're going to be... I gotta say it, my friends. You're going to be Ron 1. You're going to be the new Ron. We're upgrading our Rons to actual Rons. Ron 1. Groovy. Actually, you can be Ron 0. We'll replace them in order because... So, cold lover, fast learner, quick sleeper, totally fine. And do I want this to be black or more of a sort of brownie color? I prefer like a... No, that's no, hardcore, not what I want. Maybe like that? Sure. Sure. Or do we want to go like more of a... no. Oh god, Children of the Corn. Look at this. Oh, wait, that's terrifying. Let's just go with that first one. He'll have to get his mustache later, but I think this is a pretty good starting point to get ourselves some new Megarons. And with that in mind, we stored some recipes into this earlier on, didn't we? What's this got? Recon armor, recon helmet. Yes. So, let's pop that up in the manufactory. And I think this one here is probably not doing too much, right? So once that's installed, 5She, if you've got nothing to do... Oh, Justin's doing it. Okay. Once Justin brings that up, then we'll get this thing to churn out some armor for our new dudes, and it should be fun. So Ron, what are you currently packing? A minigun. Cool. And what are you currently... Yeah, see? He's got some wear and tear. Now, I could replace those components... But at the end of the day, he's never going to be as good as a printed android. Those guys are absolutely bitchin', and they have just mega power. Mega crazy power. I'm just going to stop for a second here. Hang on. Long night. Long night. Other factions will use this time to wage war and conflict across the surface. I don't think that we've seen really that much. I don't know. There's something funny going on here. Maybe the long night is like... inverting somehow? So wait a minute, what about? Because we're currently running with good old Mr. Randy. What about if we try like, if we go back to Cassandra Classic on Losing Is Fun, she's more about pirate raids, right? And, no wait, Classic and push you to the dangerous events, then give you breathing room, then come back to push you once more. At high difficulties, right, so lots of time, I don't want that. But Randy just generates random shit. So what about if we go with Cassandra Classic, and we push her back to Losing Is Fun? Or, do we want to... Oh, okay then. Set to standard, so Losing Is Fun. What does that look like? Colonist mood -10. Wow, there's a lot of stuff that you can do here. Wow. And this is... Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Turret rearm cost is full. Enemy death on down is 100%. So there's a lot of stuff that... Wealth independent progress mode. In normal mode, the storyteller scales threats according to colonist count, player wealth, and a variety of other factors. There's only... so what's this? Wealth independent mode removes the wealth factor and places it with a fixed progress curve. Well, I don't want that. But what I do want, like, losing is fun. It's just not doing it. I want this to be like 300%. Let's just do this. Boom. All right. Come at me, bro. Let's see what's going to happen with Cassandra Classic on Beyond Losing is Fun. Let's do it. Okay, I'm game if you are. Because if I look at the history here, this mass animal insanity was 2 friggin' nightlings. Sorry, 3. And then it's just been nothing up here. I don't know when the long night kicked in, but it's been fairly, like, just kind of boring this whole time. Unless, when, can I see when the long night started? Was it one of these? If I go last 100 days. So we had Manhunter, right? Mass animals, ship part crash, problem causer, enemy raid. Maybe problem causer is Black Hive, infestation, enemy raid. Yeah, right. Okay. So, I wonder if problem causer, which was where? Here? Is that the long night? Is that when the long night started? Because since then, it's been fairly quiet. Or am I just seeing it with rose-colored glasses? Oh, Takashi Partners. Hey guys, I'll come and trade with you. Give me a second. Jesse, where are you? Could you just pop to here for me, please? Just see what these guys have got. They might have... Oh man, wouldn't it be nice if they had a nuclear warhead? Geez, that'd be nice. Right, they don't. Like, I'll look. I'll double check. But no. The answer is no, they don't have one. They do have a bunch of medicine, which I'm not really super caring about. We've got missile fuselage, righto. They've got a couple of weapons that I could buy, but I don't care for. And then, yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. But you do have 2,600 gold. Or silver. I keep saying that. Would you like to buy some of my crap? So let's go with probably these standard ones that we sell every time. Weak AI, advanced machine thingy, shield core, I still don't know what that does. Have some drone modules. Looking good. And then one of them. That looks good. I think that's fine. Alright, cool. So, enjoy. Thank you for your time. It is probably going to cause some problems having my shields, like blocking incoming pods like that. That's something I might want to think about. What are you doing out here, buddy? All on your own? How about if I hook you up? Actually, do you have the ability to hook up? No. Alright, well, let me hook you up. And that way you can light up this area so that people can move through it at a reasonable rate. Because, when it's dark, because of this endless night, it just slows everyone down. So, here we go. Time to get on. So let's go ahead. Allow cracked, non-cracked, that's fine. And then priority is important. So this one, I want this one to be priority normal. And then if I go like this, then theoretically what's going to happen is these guys are going to get loaded. So if I say forbid the... No, guess not. So Willow, can you not assign to loading? All right. Jarvis. Could you pop over here, please? I want some more rods popped into this guy. So this is set to allow all. It should be fine. These ones, I'll set these to not use cracked. Wait, allow cracked, no. Allow cracked, no. Okay. And I should probably tell them not to use non-processable ones, huh? Potentially. But we'll see. Let's get my butt over here first, and then we can have a think about what we're going to do from there. So, Jarvis, you coming? Get along. Why are you walking across the bottom there, mate? Like, I legitimately have put... I suppose it is a bit more direct, but it doesn't seem to make a huge amount of sense. So if you could pop in here for me, I'm going to lock this door behind you, and then you can just... Wait, that's not going to work. I'm going to lock this door behind you, and then if you could just... prioritize no fuel assembly. Can be reprocessed. and is cracked. This guy, storage, allow cracked. So, cool. Reserved by Des. Okay. So if you do that now, that should do what we want it to do. Good. And we'll just remove all of these. Could you keep going? Force. I want this done, mate. I want these guys at least... Stop it. No. When you are done, do your job and then you can meditate. Come on. Here we go. Alright, cool. One more. Just one more. You're almost there. This one's 70%. That one's the big one. All right. So now you can get out. Off you go. Go and do your things. And so this guy, 14 days and 22 hours, and it will start pooping out some fresh plutonium. Not a lot. Not a lot, because the fuel that's in there isn't super duper great. So actually, I might just allow non-cracked no. So this is my cracked one. These other ones are my processable ones. So that should be fun. Oh, look at this. Look at it. Oh, yeah. Hey, Lima, how's it looking? Where are you at? Are you... Okay. So there's nothing nearby? You could pop up here and check for me. I know you were probably just about to have a bit of a break, but if you could pop up here... So how are we doing? 43, 42%, 39%, 49%. Yep, it's coming along. It's coming along. I'm pretty happy with this. So what I'm going to do is get these down. There's a couple here that are sort of nipping on their heels. 61, 64. There's a good amount of processing going on in here. So as we get through the rest of that, yeah, we're going to be able to do a good amount of nuclear processing. Should I get some more fuel rods? It says that we've got... Oh, I see. Did I turn... I did, didn't I? I turned off the fuel pellets. Yeah. So we've only got 40 remaining. So I could, if I just change this over to do X times, where X is how many is required for a fuel rod? Details. 100 uranium pellets. And silver. Okay, well how about if you go ahead and make me 1,000, which will give me 10 fuel rods, logically. And then you can unsuspend and go ahead and do your thing. We should have enough uranium to take care of this, and then we could just have like some replacement rods ready to go to reload the kit as we're going along. And I wish, you know what, I'm just going to cancel these. That's the way to do it. Just cancel them out. Unfinished sculpture, off you go. These two, done. Alright, and this, done. And then I suppose these glow pods are something I should think about. I mean, I could do a little row of them down here. That could be fun. Like the glow pod corridor. Yeah. Oh, I actually kind of like that. Yeah. Just when you're heading up to get into here, you can just admire them on your way through. This one's a little bit damaged. Expires in 12 days. Oh. I didn't realize that these guys only had a limited lifespan. But they've been sitting in a box for a whole time, so... I guess that's a way to keep them basically forever. Fair enough. Okay, cool. So, let's have a ponder about some other things here. Red Gal is doing great work. Pepsi, how are you faring? Having a bath? Cool, that's fine. I mean, I'm okay with that. Is that dirt? Oh, come on. How am I still dealing with dirt floors at this particular point in the game? I mean, I suppose it's just because I'm not being, like, super careful about what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, like, flying by the seat of my pants half of the time, right? Princess-inspired recruitment. Not really going to do much for us, Princess, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. I appreciate it. Tell you what, though, I don't think we need quite this many chairs. I think 10 is probably totally fine. And then we can, like... They are sitting a bit close, though, huh? Hang on. Cancel these. And then cancel these and cancel this and cancel this. And then deconstruct... Actually, don't... Why am I deconstructing? Why don't I just reinstall it, Astro? That's a good idea. In fact, In fact, what I could even do is put in a third row. Will that reach? It will. And then you can be back... Oh, and then you can be there. And then this one can be there. And then that one can be... Well, now it's uneven. And now I'm mildly triggered. Is there like... We have this one. We'll have that over here. That's like the naughty chair. Like, that's away from everyone else because they're a little bit smelly? Or is it so that you can be, like, creepily breathing down the back of the person that's in this chair? I feel like either of those is fine. Do you know what I'd like? You know what? Furniture. I know that it's not necessary, but I feel like it's in extra furniture, isn't it? I feel like I could go the full, like, lamp end table kind of thing going on, or we could just go a regular end table. Which is... where? A stool? No. An end table, maybe. I kind of want something that goes between these guys. To just like, you know, you could pop your little... Oh, there you go. A 1x1 table. This one. We're going to make it out of copper. Or aluminium. We've got plenty of aluminium. Let's use that. So we'll put these between these. And that way, these can be like... When you got your popcorn there, you can just pop it down, and everyone can just absolutely have a mega fun time with the mega screen television. I think it's great. I might even... Oh, man. What about if I put... like, some curtains? Where are they? Furniture. Some drapes. Oh, look. We'll just, like, drape off this section to, like, protect everyone from that. And then we could have... Wow, we're out of cotton. Or cloth, I should say. It's fine. It's totally fine. I might have a couple of these here as well. Just along this wall to add a little bit of extra light. It is dark here. Is it? No, it's lit 50%. Okay, cool. And masterwork. Holy crap. So all of these aluminium tables are masterworks, huh? Well, not all of them, but a good quantity of them. They don't get art, but it's fine. This room is now unbelievably impressive, which is pretty awesome. The wealth of this room is 39,320. That is absolutely insane. Is there anything we can do to boost that even further? How do we boost impressiveness? I'm not sure. I guess we could just... I mean, I could get rid of that for starters and replace that with some kind of column. But I don't think there's really that much... Ooh, a punching bag. Well, that could be fun. Do you guys want to have a little bit of a punchy punch? Sure. Do it. Actually, I don't want it out of cloth. Have we got any leather? Like plain leather? No. How about... Nightling leather? No. Oh, I guess we're running out of everything? What about synthread? Ooh, fancy. Nope, not enough. Alright, well, let's just mark it up to be made out of cloth. And then when we do get enough cloth, then we can worry about it. I feel like that's fine. God damn. What an awesome room, huh? What a beautiful room. Oh, and these I/O ports are in. So, I guess they're set to... I think they're set to minus 10 right out of the gate. No? Plus. Oh, it's happening here. Is it now going to be 93 degrees? Okay, reset. -5. Okay, that's what we want it to be. So if you could pull from the digital storage unit, in fact, all of you can, pull from the digital storage, no, pull from the digital, cooled digital storage unit. Yes? Cooled. Okay, and let me just select them all up here. No. Let me just... Okay, we got it. So these are going to be set to output. They're going to be doing whatever they fancy. That's fine. And then storage-wise, I have to do that individually. Cool. So I'll do this one first. And then I'm going to just say meals. And then I'm going to copy. And then pasta. Survey says, all right, what do we got here? Lavish dessert, gourmet dessert, simple dessert, and lavish dessert. I don't know if we really want desserts here, though. Is there a way that I can have meals but not raw food, and they're not any of this garbage, and they're not desserts. Can I get rid of the desserts, please? Where are they? They're just mixed in, aren't they? Right. Does sweets? No. Okay. So how about if we just cancel this off, and I just say, for each of these, I want a gourmet meal. Bam. And then this one here, we're going to go storage. Let's just uncheck it all. And then we go fine meal. And then this guy, clear all. This one can be a lavish meal, I guess. Okay, great. And then this guy, simple. Well, there isn't really a simple meal, is there? I guess we could just go with like, decadent. I don't think we've got the fixings to make a decadent, do we? No, okay. So I could go with like veggie mush, or meatballs. Because we have both of those. So that's fine. What do we need then to get ourselves some gourmet meals again? I'll have to double check. I mean, like I said, peeps don't need to eat, but it makes them happy, so that's fine. So what does gourmet mealing require? Because we've run out of the bits and bobs for this. So we've got, that's fine. We've got, and that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, because we've got meat, we've got veggies. We've got condiments as well. We've got the spices. That should be taken care of. Does this thing not have cooking 10? Is that the problem? Should I get Kim to do that for us? So if I look at gourmet meal... Oh, it's not in there. Okay. So how about if I clear all this? And then if in here we go... Oh, bollocks. Well, that was silly, wasn't it? Alright, well let's copy that. And then here, you're only allowed to paste there. And that's a gourmet meal. And then... Does that work? No, I don't want that. That's silly. So, that should allow us then to make at least some gourmet meals to have floating about. Because this thing doesn't seem to want to do it unless I'm reading this wrong. Because we've got spices, we've got rice, potatoes and corn, and berries. And we've got, well, it doesn't appear on that list, but I'm assuming it's further down, like below the cow milk there. We do have a whole bunch of just raw meat. So, we should be able to produce gourmet meals. But instead, what are you making? Hold up. Oh, Astro. Come on, look. Storage. Spices. Condiments. Bland. Gourmet meals. There you go. Alright. That was my bad. It's because I shuffled things around when we were having the food panic. I kind of got confused about what was where and who was what, but now we have it taken care of. And now, if I have a look over here, this should totally be taken care of itself. Excellent. And there's one more thing that I think every foodie type area, because at the moment, when people want to have a beer, they're walking to, where is it? It's here. They're walking into this room, and they're drinking the beer straight off the shelf in here, right? So I feel like, what's the priority on this? Important. Alright. I gotcha. Storage. 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 There. I want a single refrigerator. Right? And I want this single fridge, just a little beer fridge. Just a beer fridge, friends. I'm just going to pop this here, next to the party spot. That seems like a very logical place for it. And if someone, 5She, I'm looking at you, wondering. Yeah, mate. Oh, no, someone else is doing it. So, if I could get someone to come and pop this fridge in for me, then what we can do is set that to critical. And, you know, I think it'll be great. Red Gal, did you... Oh, 5She. Sorry. That's what I was looking for. Could you do this now? Good. Alright. Because no one else seemed to be taking care of it. They were delivering stuff, but they weren't actually taking care of things. So, now that this is in, I'm going to go storage, clear all, set to critical, and then we're just going to go beer. Beer? drugs, beer. Currently, it's set to -5 degrees. It shouldn't be -5. It should be like 5 degrees, right? So if I set this to like 4, yeah, 4 degrees. That's a good temperature for a beer. I feel like that's going to be just tickety-boo. We'll keep those there, and now when anyone does go, oh, it's time for me to have a beer, instead of drinking it in a dingy workshop, they're going to come over here into this amazingly spacious and luxurious room. In fact, hold the phone. Get rid of that. I'm going to put this chair in front of the computer. Yeah. Because when you're playing World of Warcraft, you don't want to be sitting in like a shitty steel dining chair. No way. I mean, you should have an ergonomic chair, to be fair. And that chair, no, cancel. Let's just reinstall that there, and then I'll reinstall it so it's facing in the right direction, because I just realized that was incorrect. See? Taking a seat, sitting at the table, smashing a beer. Perfect. That, my friends, is what I wanted to see. Well, what I'm going to do now is just reinstall this up here. We'll reinstall this chair so that it's facing in the right direction, which it now is. And that, my friends, basically covers all of that. We've got our plutonium processing over here quite nicely. Fuel rods are continuing to approach the depleted stage, so we're going to be able to get, fingers crossed, a relatively good amount of... yeah, good luck, mate. A relatively good amount of plutonium in the not-too-distant future. I can try and... Oh. Okay. Hey, let's just double-check this, hey? Jesse, would you be so kind as to call these guys? Now, what am I going to do with this here room? I feel like what I could do is if I say, hey, princess, get out. And Mr. Deeper, get out. And, oh my god, there's a lot of coffee here. And some lavish meals. Okay. So this door, we're going to lock. And, oh, I can't lock. I removed the locks mod. Okay. Never mind. I'll have to do it with zones then. Because what I'd like to do is say, well, everyone else has their own place to like, get together. But this room should now be just... What the heck is that? Cosmic Catalyst Fuel Cell. Uh-huh. Oh, I think I've seen one of those before. I don't think we really need that. I think it's okay. You got some synth thread. I may as well pick that up. Some devil strand. I guess... Look, I'll grab it. Why not? I'll take your one hyperweave. Come on, dude. Give me something to work with here. Do you want to buy some cigarillos? Yeah, heck yeah, you do. I'll take some of that uranium you've got floating around and that plasteel. That'll be nice. Mechagon might be fun. I think maybe... let's see. Nitroamine might be handy. Advanced components, I can just make those. That's fine, although I don't seem to be making any at the moment, so I might want to go and double check that. And what have we got down here? Forbidden knowledge. Astral... yeah, no, I can't afford those. For love nor money. That is just an insane amount of money. Don't really care about those too much. I mean, Word of Trust might be handy, but I don't think it's something I really need to super duper worry about there, huh? Alright, so let's sell this one some lovely cigarillos. So if you want to buy maybe like 1,000, beautiful. Leaves us with 263. Which our good friend... In fact, what I might do is just bump this to 60. Yeah, cool. Okay, we'll just get it to about like there. Perfect. Boom. Lovely. So yeah, there's still heaps enough for A5 to enjoy. Now what I might do is we'll just create the zones up. If I manage them. So we got animals, hide inside is fine. Cleaning, growing, reactor. So if I make a rename, I'm going to call this all except A5. Okay. Cool. And then I'm going to select A5's quarters, which includes like her rooms. This is A5's, like, area that she can hang out in, be here, just her and Jesse, until the end of time, in her little throne room. She's got plenty of entertainment. She's got plenty of things to keep her busy. I mean, do I want to restrict A5 to this area? I could. I very much could. Alright. So what I'm going to do is... let's manage this. And I'm going to... let's go invert that. Right, so that's everyone except for A5. Right, they're allowed to go anywhere except for her quarters. Cool. And then I'm going to create a new area and call this one A5. Okay. We'll try this for a little while and see if it works. If it does, then cool, we're doing well. If it doesn't work, like if she gets upset because she's locked inside, which she may very well do, then we'll have to rethink this situation. But, like, you know, Jessie's got stuff that she can do. She can just be pottering around, you know, cleaning A5's apartment for her, because pretty sure that's one of the things that she's set to do. Let's see, Jessie, where are you at? Jessie is able to do cleaning and hauling, that's fine. And then A5, researching, cleaning, hauling, that's fine. That's cool. So I can leave these two in here. Just to do a little experiment here, right? So A5, A5. Everyone else, all except A5, with the exception of Jessie, who is going to go in with A5, and then that should take care of it, right? No one else is going to be allowed in A5's boudoir, with the exception of Jessie. I should have hauled that out first. That's a bit of a problem. Melvon? Melvon. I literally just... what? Why? Why did that invert, but incorrectly? It's inverted the entire thing. Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, hang on. Look, let me do that one more time until you get the idea. All except A5. Everyone who is not A5, please remain out of this area, because this is A5's rooms. This is where she likes to have a bath and do things with Jessie that she would prefer you not to see, and all of that sort of stuff, right? Right. So, if I do that now, Melvon's going to piss off. Harper, could you please get out of this room? That would be real nice. Also, who the hell is Harper? Did I miss Harper being born? I did. Who were you going to be? You were just a regular T4, right? So I think you were going to take... oh, were you going to be my new Mr. Drillman? Uh-huh. Alright, so Harper, if you could be so kind as to rename yourself Needs to Mr. Drillman... Mr. Drilly. Mr. Drilly. There we go. You could be Mr. Drilly. And then, James... yeah. Wait. What? Yeah, hang on. How old are you? Am I going bonkers here? Am I age 2? When did he get born? Okay, well, look, I just must have completely missed that. And now I feel kind of dumb. But that's fine, because sometimes you get a little bit blind in this game. So you can just do these things. You've got some good construction, so that's kind of cool. And a minor passion in it. So, cool. And Mr. Drillman, I think it's time, my friend. You're wearing out. I think it's time for you to be neutered. I mean, to shut down and disassemble. You've had a good run, but it's time to start retiring all of the droids. And, yeah. Okay. So, masterwork, lovely. Bethlin, get out. And how are we doing, guys? Jessie's having a nap, right? I just want to check. I'll keep an eye on their needs. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is kind of good. What do we got here? This room. This room. I'll use this. Ron, where are you going? Gordon Bennett. So this room, extremely impressive. Somewhat impressive. very impressive, and extremely impressive. Okay, good. So, if I double check this zone one last time, clear that area, all except A5. Yes, cleared, cleared. Is there a tiny nubbin in here somewhere that people are trying to get to? I'll remove the walls as well. How's that? And all of this. Yep. And this interior wall here. That can be gotten rid of. And that. Like, I just want to be 100% sure that we're doing the right thing here. Okay, cool. That should do the trick. Theoretically. Des? I don't understand why you guys aren't obeying me. Is it because there's a droid charger here? Is that what you're coming in to do? I don't understand, honestly. Alright, A5, how you doing? Wandering. Good. Needs. Perfect. Super happy. Love and life. Jesse. Totally happy. Love and life. Oh. Actually, I mean, do I really want to be doing this? I could be letting them get out and talk to their friends. But are they going to be okay locked in here alone together? Is that going to be enough stimulation for them? We'll have to find out. Like, if this breaks them, I'm not going to be super thrilled. Anyway, friends, thanks very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. It's been an interesting one. And yeah, I hope to see you again next time. Don't forget to click on my face if you haven't done already. I mean, you wouldn't be this deep into the series if you hadn't already subscribed, let's face it. And yeah, should be some other videos on the screen that you can watch if you want to. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks, friends.